Hello there everybody, my name is Steve and welcome back to another tutorial. Today we have something that I've been requested to do quite a few times in my recent videos, and that is Mumbo Jumbo's Gold Farm and the collection system from Hermitcraft Season 7, and as you can see by the screen, that's what we have today. If we come down here, you'll see Mumbo's collection system, although I modified it a little bit just to be a little bit simpler using some cobwebs instead of glass. We'll get into more of that a little bit later. This farm is a modified version of RaiseWorks farm that was recently created not that long ago, and Mumbo went and modified it, and now I'm doing a tutorial on the modified version of RaiseWorks Gold Farm. So there will be a world download in the description and links to Mumbo's and RaiseWorks original videos as well. But as always, we're going to be starting from the bottom up with this farm, as we so often do with these kinds of farms. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this farm. So when building this farm, to make it as tall as you possibly can, you're going to need to have the very first block of this placed at Y level 226. Or when you're standing on it, it will say 227, but the targeted block should say 226. I messed this up last time we did a gold farm, and I'm not doing it this time. It is definitely 226 is this block that you're going to need to start at. Also, don't worry about these command blocks. Well, there's only one here, but there's one on the other farm as well. It's just so I can get back and forth between them easily, because they're far enough away that they won't load each other and basically lower the rates of both farms in this tutorial. So that's what that's for. So you're going to start with a line of 8 stone bricks, just like this, or it doesn't have to be stone bricks, just blocks in general. Then you're going to go up 5 blocks on each of the ends and over 1 block, like that. And now we need to just build the collection system. So there's a total of 30 double chests. It's 6 wide and then 5 tall. So yeah, this is probably the most irritating part of every single tutorial, is just placing in all the chests. But, well, we got to do it. So let's go ahead and put in all these chests. Okay, all the chests are in place. Now you're going to want to take some pressure plates. And because we're in creative mode, we're going to use gold pressure plates. You could also use carpet, just some sort of spawn proofing here on the bottom. And in the back here, you're going to need a bunch of hoppers. So let's go ahead and basically you're just going to need to put a hopper on every single one of these chests here on the back of them. Okay, once you've done that, you're going to come to the top and place a hopper on top of all those, just facing down into them. And then you can take some packed ice and you can go up a block and then out, and then you can run it along the tops of this. And this allows us to place these hoppers facing into it just like that. And as usual, it's the same normal item sorter, super easy to build, and we built this countless times already. So yeah, I'll just show you how to build one of them, I guess, just in case you have never built them before. But you're going to build a formation kind of like this. You're going to place the torch there, you're going to place a block under that, and then you're going to get a repeater, place it there, and then you're going to take some redstone and a comparator. You're going to run redstone on top of that and a comparator facing into that hopper. And now you can just fill this hopper with items you don't want, or 4 items that you're never going to sort. And then the final slot, you're going to put actual items that you do want sorted into it. And we do need to do this 5 more times, so let me just go ahead and do that real fast. Once you have all those item sorters done, you are going to want to actually configure them. So first, you're just going to start by placing 4 items in each hopper that you're never going to want sorted. And once you've done that, you're going to take some gold nuggets and some gold ingots. And 4 of these sorters are going to be configured for gold nuggets, and 2 of them are going to be configured for gold ingots. And now we've got 4 of them that sort gold nuggets and 2 that sort gold ingots. And that's because, well, most of what's dropped is the nuggets, but there are also some ingots, especially because it's a looting farm. And now in the back here, you can place another piece of ice, and then you can surround it with glass like this. Actually, not fully surround it. In this one block here, you're going to place a slab. And you're going to come out 1 more block here and place a sign. And now you can go ahead, you could either put netherrack with fire there, or you can put lava. And now the items that we don't want sorted will just instantly burn. Swords and rotten flesh and stuff like that. And overflow. So now you can put slabs on top of all of that. And back here, you're going to place a block with a chest on it, just like that. And then you're going to get a furnace and place it right there. And then you're going to get 1 more piece of packed ice and place it on that block there. Now we need to make some of the pusher things. So you're going to have a slime block. Oops, did not mean to break that. You're going to have a slime block back there. And you're going to have a sticky piston facing into it, like that. And then you're going to put a furnace there. You're actually going to put 3 furnaces in a row. So just go ahead and place 3 furnaces down. And then you're going to put a slime block there and a sticky piston right in the back here. And now you're going to place a block here like that. You're going to place a comparator on it, and then you're going to put 4 blocks back there in a 2x2 pattern. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to get a block, place it right there. Then you're going to go ahead and get a block and place it on the back of that piston, and then put 2 blocks right there. You're going to put a comparator facing that way, along with that comparator facing that way on that block, and then you're going to put a repeater there. And you're also going to get a gold pressure plate or some other type of spawn proofing, even a normal pressure plate. It doesn't really matter. Just like carpet, something to spawn proof those blocks. And now you're going to make a hopper clock like this, but it's like a complete clock. It's basically just a hopper circle. And so then you can put 1 item into. In this case, my head, apparently I have that, but now you'll see that these pistons fire at different times, but they're on a clock circuit. So if you take some gold nuggets and you place it right there, it works just like that, and those get sent off perfectly. And you can see that these all got a bunch of gold nuggets into them. So now you're going to place a furnace on top of that block right there, and then you're going to go up 3 blocks with glass on each side of this, so that, well, not on each side, but just around, I guess, so that there's a tube of glass that goes up 3 blocks like that. And on the 3rd blocks here, you're going to place sticky pistons facing into those blocks like that. So do that on both sides, and you should end up with something that looks like that. And now we're going to need to actually do a similar thing back here. We're going to take more sticky pistons, and we're going to place them like that. And then you're going to do it over here as well. And then you're going to go ahead and place glass right there, just like that. Now you're going to take more furnaces, and you're going to place them on those blocks just like that. And now you're going to take some stairs. So we're going to get some stone brick stairs, and you are going to place the stairs 1 block back from these furnaces like this. And you're going to get sticky pistons. You're going to attach the sticky pistons to the stairs like that. And then you're going to run some blocks along the tops of these sticky pistons just like that. And then you're going to come out a block like this and go 2 blocks in that direction. And you're going to run redstone on top of these blocks here. And now you're going to come down a few blocks like this and just leave enough room so that you can place a hopper clock on these blocks. And it's a simpler hopper clock than the one before. It's just like that, with 2 hoppers facing into each other and 1 item put into it. And then you're going to get a comparator. Then you're going to take a block, place it at the back of that comparator, and then put a torch on the back of that. And now you're going to place that block on top of the torch, and then you're going to need to get 2 more pressure plates or carpets or spawn proofing things and place them on top of that. But now you'll see that these are extending and retracting just like that. And now what we actually can do is take some packed ice and place it on those blocks right there like that. And then you're going to get more furnaces and place them in the back of that. And you're also now going to get some iron bars, and you're going to place those bars right here. So they're going to be 5 of them, but then you're also going to add basically 1 to each side, so technically there's 7 of them. So like that. And then at the sides of these you can take some blocks and place them there, and over there as well. Now you can take blocks right here and place them on either side of those pistons and run redstone on top of that. Then you're going to go down 2 blocks like that, and also continue running redstone and build a line of blocks out to this side and do the same thing over here. And in the middle of this you're going to have a piece of redstone there, and then repeaters going in each direction. And then on that block you're going to have a comparator, facing that way, and then you're going to have just another one of those hopper clocks like this, with 2 hoppers facing into each other and with 1 item going into it. Let's put the command block in there, why not? Now you'll see that these are all getting extended on a clock circuit like that. Oops, we didn't put that redstone over there. Now any items that go in there will get funneled into that 1 block. But we're not quite done yet, because we still need to add in the pushers on this side, which is actually with slime blocks. So go 1 block up and out from these furnaces and place slime blocks like that. And they're obviously going to have to attach sticky pistons to the back of them, just like that. And now we're actually going to need to get You're gonna get a furnace and place it on top of those slime blocks, and then you're gonna place more blocks on top of the sticky pistons, just running in a line like that. And then you're gonna come down one block and then build out 4, I guess, so that there's room to place this in, and let's place a slab in there, I guess, and then we can place a comparator and then a repeater. Oh, nope. And now those get... How are those extended out of sync? I really don't understand. So now this area down here is all done. But what we need to do now is go up 5 blocks from 4 of these. So actually, let me disable this for now because it's really annoying and I'd rather them be disabled. So those can keep going, but from right here, you're gonna go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. And then you're gonna place a cobweb. But then you're gonna go over 2 blocks and down 1 and place another cobweb. But then you're gonna go back up and over and place a 3rd cobweb just like that. And now you're gonna need to go, I guess, place blocks like this so that you can place some droppers facing downward into those cobwebs. And this is a part where I actually modified the design from Mumbo's actual thing because he had like item chutes and stuff, like surrounded by glass, but you can also achieve the same thing but only easier, just using some cobwebs placed at the ends of the droppers. So let's do the same thing over here. Place the cobweb there and a cobweb over there, and let's go over and up and another cobweb, and we'll place in these droppers now. Actually, I got that slightly messed up. These are supposed to be 6 blocks and then 5 blocks respectively above the pusher thing, so you're gonna need to raise them up 1 block like that. So now these say targeted block 246 good, and we still need to place the droppers in, so let me go ahead and do that real fast. Now you can take some hoppers and you can place 1 facing into each of these side droppers like this, and then 1 facing downward into those bottom hoppers. And then you can place 3 hoppers each facing that way, and then 3 hoppers each facing that way. But now we need to build 6 clock circuits. Yes, you heard me right, 6. 1 for each of these dropper things. So basically, you're gonna go down a block here. You're gonna place a comparator. Then you're gonna go up a block over there, up a block over there, and then down a block. And then you're gonna place 3 more on the side. You're gonna place redstone there and there, and then a repeater, and then a bit more redstone on that side. So now if you put in items, then it will drop them out. However, it needs to have at least 41 of them to actually drop out. So you'll see it stops at 41, which isn't a problem because there's always going to be a constant flow of items when the farm's actually on. So you're going to need to do the same thing on this side over here, only mirrored to the other like orientation, so it faces outward, I guess. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to do that. Place the 3 blocks, place ourselves a comparator, repeater, and redstone, 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 and redstone. That one's done. You're going to do the same thing on this side, then I'll show you how to do it for these hoppers down, or droppers down at the bottom. Okay, now all those are done. So the way these are going to work is you're going to build them the same way, well, just at a lower like level, I guess. So you're going to start with this pattern, and then you're just going to pick one side to place the 3 extra blocks, and you will notice the redstone does connect up. The only way that this redstone being connected becomes a problem is if the droppers are completely 100% full, which as far as I know is virtually impossible to happen because they drop the items too fast. But that's the only conditions under which there would actually be a problem with the redstone being connected from my testing of this. Over here, obviously, we need to build the same exact thing, so like that, and then up on this side, and then 3 blocks there. Comparator, no, I'm breaking everything. Redstone, 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 repeater, and then more redstone. So now all these clock circuits are done, which means we're almost done with the collection system here. We're getting pretty close to building up the actual farm, which is technically the easy part because it's just tons and tons of placing of slabs and magma blocks and such. Okay, so on these hoppers here, you are going to need to place minecarts, but you're gonna have to do a little bit of fancy stuff with them. It's not as bad as Numbum's Gold Farm, but you are gonna need to place grindstones here, here, and here. And then you're gonna get hopper minecart, and gonna place it on that rail and you're gonna nudge it until it touches that grindstone. Then you can break the rail it's sitting on, and you're gonna do the same thing over here on these other two areas. And the final minecart is done, and there's all 3 minecarts. Now you're gonna break those grindstones, and if you put some items in here, you'll notice that they go into both of these hoppers, which is what we want, because on this block above here you're gonna place honey blocks, and that's actually where the zombified piglins stand and where their items go to be collected, which means that we've finished all the stuff down here and we just have to build up the farm itself now. So you're gonna place some slabs like this, then you're gonna get 2 pieces of, or 2 full blocks, like here in this case the smooth stone, and then you're gonna place it like that, and you're gonna place full blocks around the sides like this, and you're gonna get some carpet, and or well, you could use pressure plates, but it's easier up here to use carpet. You're gonna place some like that, and also now around these honey blocks you're gonna place some slabs like that. Now you can place 2 more slabs on each of these sides here, and then extend it out going all the way around this little area. Now you're gonna take another ring of slabs, so you're gonna place just a full block like right there, and then you can break it and replace the slabs, but now you can place slabs all the way around the edges of this thing but a block up, and then you're gonna place slabs there, and you're gonna come out 1 block and place more slabs with trap doors on them like that. And then you can come out 1 block and place 3 more slabs right there. So what you're going to need to do is, you're going to be a total of 4 layers, well 5 I guess if you count this, but what you're going to need to do is place a block there, then that's going to be another layer, then you're going to place just a full block like that. You're going to add a second layer like after this, then you're going to do that 1 more time and add a 3rd layer. Come on, let me place it, thank you. And then you're also going to have to do that over here as well, and this is just a shield sorted to stop the zombified piglins from somehow jumping into your area, although magma cubes are still something you have to be cautious of, so I would advise adding a complete roof to this thing or not like fully AFKing at it. Now you're going to take some stairs and you're going to place the stairs 1 block below this area, so you're going to place them along the edges like that, and let's do that over here. And now we're going to take some leaves, or I guess some glass, but just for this we're going to use leaves. And under here you're going to place leaves just like this. And you're going to make a ring of leaves that is 2 blocks out from these slabs around the entire, I guess you could say just AFKing or killing area here. Okay, now that these leaves are in place, you could now count this, and it should be an 11 by 11 square at this point. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so currently this is all good, but on this one side you're going to add an additional row of leaf or glass blocks so that it's actually 11 by 12 just on this side with the ramp for the zombified piglins. Now all that we have to build is this big area around here for all the guys to spawn in, which admittedly is time consuming, but it's not hard by any means. So starting right from this block, you're gonna make a line of 17 blocks going out in that direction. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And you're going to do that on this side, but on this side here, the one that's the 12 block long, you are going to have it be 16 blocks, not 17. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And so these other sides need to be 17 and 17, but that needs to be 16. Okay, once you have that, that should still end up being a perfect square, despite this being 12 blocks long, because this is compensated by being 16. Now comes the fun part with the magma blocks. To start off and make this simpler, you're just gonna connect all these sides up with magma blocks. We're not gonna worry about like the corners that go in yet. We'll do that a little bit later. You're just gonna need to make a ring of magma blocks around this and connect them up on all sides. And there is our big ring of magma blocks. Now let's go figure out what we actually need to do with those corner pieces, because once we've done that, that's basically gonna allow us to build the rest of this thing quite easily. So it looks like it comes out 6 blocks from this on each side, which means we're gonna need to go 1 2 3 4 5 6, so 3 3 and then 3 and then 3. So there, that is one of the corners that comes out, and you're gonna need to do this at every one of these corners. So go ahead and do that, and then we'll talk about what we have to do afterward, because it's mostly just grindy work at that point. Not much fancy redstone or anything. Actually, no fancy redstone at all. Okay, all these corners are in. Now let's talk about what you need to do next. So you're gonna need to fill in every single available space here in this ring of magma blocks with slabs. Yep, you heard me, every single one of them. And then on the back here, you're gonna need to go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 more blocks, so it's technically 10 wide around the entire thing, and you're gonna fill it all in with magma blocks. And when you're done with that, you're gonna go up 2 blocks, and then on the 3rd block you're gonna have another entire one of these rings, the exact same way that you built it, though you don't have obviously any slabs. And so you're gonna have to build 2 layers of the magma block stuff. And also on these corners here, you're gonna place some cobblestone walls, or just walls in general like that, on all of these corners. So that is what you need to do now. Fill in this entire thing with slabs, and also build up these rings around the edges. So this is gonna take me a while. Let's go ahead and get this done. Even in creative mode, it'll take a while. In survival, even longer. Well guys, all that's left here is the gas proofing. Yep, with a little help from the fill command, this went a little bit faster than I initially expected, which is a good thing. So the way we're gonna spawn proof this is you're going 2 blocks from each side, and on these corners here, you're gonna build just a little 2x2 slab platform like that. And then over here, you're gonna go in 2 blocks and up 2. Then you're gonna have a block there, and then you're gonna have a 4 block gap before you have another, well, line of spawn proofing. And this goes all the way around the edges of this thing, but always keep it 2 blocks from the edge, and always keep this 4 blocks, so which means that can come out to there, but keep 4 blocks of gap in between it, just like that. And you're gonna build it around the entire ring. You're also gonna do this on all of the other like 3 corner things, and then we'll give this thing a test run. Well everybody, spawn proofing is in, and there are a lot of zombified piglins around the edges of this thing, which is excellent. Let's go ahead and set ourselves to game mode survival, and let's aggro these dudes. You dudes are aggroed. Everybody's aggroed now. So all we have to do is sit here, and these guys will happily march right into this area, and then I can start getting them. And here I am using a Sweeping Edge 3 Smite 5 sword. You could also use Sharpness 5, but you're gonna want Looting and Sweeping Edge, and then you can get Sharpness 4, Smite 4, or preferably the 5th version of those. But yeah, this is the kind of sword you'd want to have. Diamond would work fine as well, but we're just gonna use Netherite because, as you can see, all the items are getting picked up. We're getting tons and tons of experience, and there's still yet more zombified piglins aggroing and coming toward me at all times, which is excellent. Yep, here comes the next horde of them, and none of the items seem to be like not getting picked up. There doesn't seem to be any overflow, and in a minute here, let's actually just go down there and check on what's happening. And we're already at level 30. Look at that. Alright, items are coming out of all of these here. Oh wait, did I not put an item in there? There we go. That wasn't good. Okay, there we go. That was just a glitch. I forgot to put the items back in here. That's why. Alright, now this thing is actually working. All the items are getting funneled. It looks like this already dropped out. All but 41. And we already missed it. We'll have to get some more, but as you can see, stuff is filtering in. We already have so many gold ingots. Good grief. Let's go run this a little bit more and actually watch it in action when it's not glitched. Okay, there should be a ton of items in here. So now we can see this working properly. All those are going in correctly, and this is all getting pushed. All the excess junk is not getting picked up by the hoppers, and it's just getting deleted by the lava. but any of the nuggets and other stuff goes right into the chests here. And there's yet more stuff filtering in. This is super fast. We already have almost like 2 stacks of gold ingots. That's really good. Well, it's safe to say that we built this correctly, and ooh, I'm just a ghostly floating head. That's kind of cool. But, well, I think that concludes our tutorial for today, guys. And let's actually just go back to the original farm here. So, and teleport. Yay, alright. When you spawn, if you get the world download, then you'll spawn and you'll be in the overworld. Just go right into the portal and you'll get taken to this one here. And the farms are right above. This one is the original one, and then you can go to the other one that I just built by clicking that button right there, and it'll teleport you to it. It's not set to just Speed, it's set to @P, so any player that clicks it will get teleported. But that's the end of our tutorial, and if you found it informative or useful in your endeavors to create a gold farm, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe with notifications on so as not to miss out on future videos. Also, Fazan and I are probably going to be doing a joint streaming series soon of Manufactio, the mod pack. Well, it's been out for a little while, but it's really cool, and I'm super excited for that, so be sure to hit that notification bell so as not to miss out on that if you're interested. But once again, I've been Speef, and I will see you guys in the next video or live stream. Bye.